I'm back, students, and for this next video I'm going to show you chalk pastel. So I've got my two pinks, my two blues. Chalk pastel can get a little messy, so when you're using it, you don't want to press too hard. Pressing too hard gives you too much medium and it's got no place to go other than create a big pile of dust for you. So I'm using medium pressure, especially when I'm overlapping the color. Gonna get a little bit of white here to lighten this, and then you can blend with your finger or with a colorless blender. So there's my gradient in pink, and then I'm gonna do my blue gradient. Turquoise to the deep blue. So there are my gradients there. Then, once again, you are going to trace over your letter. Now, please remember, you do not have to use black. You choose your color scheme and you decide what color will look best to make your letter pop. And it might not necessarily be black. Remember, marker does not erase. So if you make a mistake, don't worry too much. You're going to figure out how to change the mistake or incorporate it into something else. Once you've finished with all these practice mediums, you're going to decide which one you would like to use or which combinations of them you would like to use. Remember, they're going to go over your treated background, and there are certain mediums that will work really well on this and some that won't work as great. So for example, if you're doing colored pencil, depending on your colors, some will show up on here, but you might end up doing your colored pencil on a separate paper, cutting it out and then gluing it on here. Okay, so I'll talk more about that later. Once this is outlined, remember, you're going to erase your pencil lines, and then once again I'm just going to do this little section up here so the video doesn't take up too much time. So I'm pressing really lightly with this pastel. I don't have to press too hard. And then I'm going to use white to blend it. So I'm starting with the brighter pink and then going to this deeper pink. Remember, chalk pastel does get messy and it does have to be fixed with workable fixative or with the clear UV spray. Workable fixative means that you can work back into the work. It's not permanent yet. The clear matte spray, or it says UV spray, is permanent. So keep that in mind when you're spraying your work. I'm going to take a little bit of this white to get a lighter pink over here. And then I'm going to use this blending stump to blend it. Blowing on it, once it's blended, I'm just going to use a little bit more pressure to make this a deeper, richer magenta. So then I would spray fix it. Once it's spray fixed, then I could put my bumps of highlights in with the paint pen. So it would look like this. Okay? So from these practices, you're going to decide which you like the best. Decide which look you like the best. Like I said, you can combine colored pencil with marker. You use the marker first and then colored pencil on top. And you can get really seamless blending. So you can get that richness of the marker with soft blending as well. So once you're done practicing, decide which ones you want to use. Then you're going to get started on this. And if you look at the next slides in the slideshow, I show you how you can get started making a brick pattern and concrete. All right, I think we're going to have a great time with this. Have fun, everybody. Be safe.